Speaking can be the scariest part because you have to talk to a microphone. And with the speaking part, you only have a few seconds to prepare, especially for the first questions. However, once you understand what you should do, it will turn out to be less scary. Again, templates, hacks, etc. Here's my trick. Use a stopwatch and give yourself exactly 15 seconds to prepare and 45 seconds to answer a random question. What's your favorite city in the world? Who's your favorite YouTuber? Do you like oranges or apples? If you freeze, do not stop talking. If you make a mistake, do not stop talking. Just rephrase your thoughts and move on. TOEFL isn't testing how interesting your ideas are, how unique they are, how creative you are. TOEFL is testing how smoothly you can express your ideas. So the first step, do at least 10 questions of type 1 plus 2 to 3 full speaking tests. Number 2, record yourself speaking. Number 3, listen to your recordings and analyze them. Number 4, answer again, trying to make your responses as good as possible. Speaking section. So the first tip is to relax and practice with a timer. One of the biggest challenges in the speaking section is managing time. So start by practicing without a time limit to focus on structuring your answers, and then gradually introduce a timer and practice responding with a given time frame. This will help you develop this natural pace, and the more you practice, the more confident you become in pacing yourself. Tip number 2, speak clearly with confidence. The TOEFL speaking section isn't about sounding like a native speaker because they know this is a test for non-natives. It's about communicating your ideas effectively. Focus on speaking at a steady pace, pronouncing words clearly, and using natural intonation. If you make a mistake, don't stop or correct yourself. Just keep going smoothly. You can restart the sentence if you want. But confidence makes a big difference in how your response is perceived. Then tip number 3, use transition words. Phrases like however, as a result, for example, and so on will help you connect your ideas and speak fluently. Make a list of 5 to 6 linking words like these and practice adding them to your responses. But speaking is my favorite part, just because the examiners, they're really nice to you during the speaking part. You can make mistakes, you can stumble, you can say and they are fine with that. They want to hear your natural English, and they understand that people make mistakes even during tests, and I like that a lot about them, because every single test that I took, I had some kind of an awkward moment when I finished my answer with or I start saying a phrase and then the time is up and I'm like, dang, why would I even start saying that phrase? But they're actually fine with it. Question number 1, independent speaking task. They will basically give you a topic and you will answer with your personal ideas. And this is the easiest question ever. Just come up with whatever answer, give them 2 reasons, that's it. This is my favorite question just because, you just let your imagination flow. Even if you say things you don't really believe in, that's fine. Like, they don't care about your opinions, they care about hearing how you communicate in English. Questions number 2 to 4 are actually different. They require you to combine your English language skills, listening and speaking, or listening, reading, and speaking, just as you would in or out of the classroom. So I still have some study tips. My main study tip, use templates. They can help you structure your answer, and this is something I memorized before the test every single time I took the test. In this text, the professor covers the topic of. The text gives us additional information about the topic, providing 2 examples. Like, by now, I know them by heart just because, again, they're so helpful. And if you want to find the templates that our teachers have created, that I have used, they are in our TOEFL course, and I will link it down below. Other tips include, don't make too many pauses. Like, it's okay to pause and think, but try to think beforehand. You will have some time to prepare your answer. Don't rush or panic when speaking. I know it's an advice that's hard to follow, but do your best. And take notes for question 2, 3, and 4. For the first, just provide 1 reason and that's it. You should be fine. So there is no need to really take any notes. Also, for the questions 2 and 3, don't spend over 15 seconds summarizing texts. Try to use more advanced words and complicated structures in your answer. And use tongue twisters before the test to just warm up. So before you walk into the classroom or before you start the test, she sells seashells on the seashore. I can say one in Russian. Any tongue twisters, ideally in English or in your language, just to warm up.